We want to thank you, all those who are here present, and I want to thank my colleagues who, from early this morning, reached out to members of this community to really respond to this horrific action. To my right is Public Advocate Letitia James, the councilman member of this area, Councilwoman Lori Cumbo, Assemblyman Dub Hyken, District Leader Davis, as well as community leaders Rabbi Sperlin, Rabbi Cohen, the founder of the Jewish Children's Museum, the Borough Haberstein, and Michael Miller, as well as other community leaders who are here. This incident really impacted all of us. This was my senatorial district, and I have spent many days at the Lubavitch's headquarters, as well as the museum across the street. And when we heard of this attack, this brutal attack, it really struck a chord with many of us, particularly during the holiday season that's upon us. It's very religious part of the year for us. And we are pleased to hear that the police department is going to increase security patrols, and we're asking that to be done with all of our houses of worship to ensure public safety. We know the turmoil that is happening nationally. We want to pay special attention to that. And there are three things I want to touch on before my colleagues also speak. Is one, we want to commend the New York City Police Department and the officers involved. When you look at the video, clearly you see the awesome amount of restraint that was displayed when the officer actually reholstered his weapon in his attempt to subdue the person who was obviously emotionally disturbed. And this really reinforces what the mayor has stated for quite some time, how important it is to look into mental health disorders and ensure that the proper resources are there. And this is part of his initiative. And a third, the cameras. It is really imperative that the plan that the mayor of the city of New York and the police commissioner rolled out with much of the support coming from Public Advocate James. When you look at the video, it allows a clear picture. It removes any uncertainty that the police officers involved took appropriate action. And this is really why it's important to have a technology part of our law enforcement community to ensure that the public can immediately see how the level of professionalism that was displayed by the police officer and officers who were involved. This was a horrific issue. We're concerned, and our hearts goes out to the family members of young Lavi, who was injured. We are his family's in our prayers, but we want to come together as a community. When something like this happens, it's important that we come together as a community with one voice to state that any form of attack on members of our family, our community, is something that is unacceptable and is intolerable. The police department is making a determination of how this investigation goes forward, but based on the preliminary investigation, it's clear that the shooting was justifiable. It's clear that this person attacked an innocent victim, and it's also clear that the necessary use of force was displayed. And so as the city is really wrestling with the national issue, we wanted to immediately come out and show our support for the police officers in the action that they took to save the lives that were here at 770, the Lubavitcher's headquarters. And so we think it's very important at this time to get the right message out, and our message is a message of protection. It's a message of ensuring that the people of Crown Heights, as well as the people of Brooklyn, will be receiving the necessary enhancement in security around the various locations. I spoke to the mayor on my way here, and he clearly indicated that he would be visiting this community to to let them know how important it is that public protection is in